level 1.
Level 1? Are you kidding, right?
Yeah, no. You've got this leg here now. You're going to do the same thing. Like meetings and stuff, or like meeting people, or
Training.
Training.
It's mainly training. I mean, yeah. Yeah, just do more. There's so much training. It's all training.
Similar to what you were doing before, or is it completely
Nah, completely different, I'd say, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, like, for some context, I finished my degree and was making some of that. And now I'm a data analyst. So, whatever we need, we sort of train for. But really, it's all about networking, to be honest. Especially with a company that size. We've got over 100,000 employees. Can you feel any tightness around it?
Yeah.
You can? Yeah, okay, good.
I'm going over it, you're going. I'm like, ooh.
How should I do that?
I'm just like sussing it really right now. I'm like,
I remember, when I saw you, like, I think it was 2 years ago, and I think you were like doing one of the clinics. I did not feel like this. I've been very fortunate that I haven't had any major. Well, actually, that's a lie. I was gonna say major injuries.
You did your hand in, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, like a soft tissue. I'm very fortunate. There's been no like soft tissue. Can you feel that on the shoulder blade? What is that?
This is your rhomboid muscle.
Yeah.
But in there is like.
Yeah, that's what absolutely killed me. I had my partner go over it for like I think 45 minutes.
Can I stop now?
It was like I'll do it more another time. It was right before we went to bed as well, but no, like I wouldn't have been able to sleep otherwise. It was that bad. It's funny because when I'd done like the injury, I didn't even really notice that I did until obviously that evening. I was like, oh shit. And it was really weird. It was really awkward because I also did passport pictures the next day, and I didn't quite realise how like off kilter my neck was. So now all my passport pictures have like me just sort of poking at a weird ankle. So I'm like, great. Oh well.
The marketing name AI, but like I don't know. But I just feel like, has it been around long enough for it to be a degree kind of thing, and then like integrated into a degree?
So the recent like revolution at AI is all around large language models. So like, that's what ChatGPT is. It's like a large language model, and it's transformers they're called. So that's all around like natural language, and we did work on that. So we did it's called natural language engineering. So it has been around in various forms and ways, but this is just sort of like the latest wave. And AI is a massive umbrella term. Like there's loads to it. So like you've got machine learning, which is all about being able to. Actually, I've got to give a general idea of what machine learning is. Like, it's all about regression, being able to classify things. So, for example, I can give a classification problem would be: is this picture a dog or a cat? I used to, until I knew him better, I always knew him as just the printer guy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he knows that's the rep he's got, but yeah.
Oh, mate.
Fun, isn't it?
So how's your hand since the...
Oh yeah, it's fine. I mean, no, it's fully operational. The only thing I'd say is whenever I do deadlifts, it almost sort of like, I think it like, touches the tendon a bit because it sort of irritates it quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was half thinking about getting the metal taken out or trying to convince them to, but then that's another 2 months recovery. Yeah. And I'm not really keen considering. So at the moment, it's not causing me too much anguish. And to be honest, the optimal time to have metal out is 1 year afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's so stuck.
So I might wait for a little bit, see how it is, and then if I'm just holding anything really heavy, it's just it irritates. It's not like it kills, it's not like it's really painful. So
it's sheer pressure, isn't it? It's the sheer force of the weight going through the bones and everything.
Yeah. I think
the ligaments and them.
I'm also thinking this long term. Like ideally, you don't want metal in you long term, from what I understand better for it.
Yeah.
But then again, is it really worth the risk of surgery? Because obviously, in a perfect world, surgery goes great, but not always.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of variables to weigh up, and I just think I've decided that I'm too busy to actually do it. Like right now, I could not have my hand in plaster. The right time to do it. There really isn't. I don't know. We want to stay with my partner a bit longer, and then I'm like, now you can look after me. That's the plan. We'll get a house together, and then I'm like, now's the time. support me.
Joint bank account.
Yeah,
Great.
that's the moment. As soon as that happens, like, right, we're in. It was actually quite nice because with work I recently got to pick some, like, for one of the first times, like medical benefits and stuff like that. So I got like medical insurance and dental.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, this is great. Oh. Should have come sooner.
Pardon?
I said I should have come sooner.
It's definitely interesting now. It's all kind of like very QL exposed headaches.
Not at all. I'm very fortunate that I've never really had issues with headaches. My partner does, he gets migraines all the time.
Do this to him next time you see him.
Yeah, I'll repay the favour for 45 minutes of like, yeah, no, I will.
Oh, you should have headaches.
Is that again?
Super
Oh,
tight.
shit.
Yeah. This is a cheat code. Have a neck tight, this tight, and not getting headaches.
Yeah, I've always been really, really fortunate that other people have really suffered with headaches. And I've never really, apart from like when I don't drink enough water.
Yeah.
I think that's the only time I really. But I've never really had them bad either. But I've always been fortunate. Always been fortunate. 18 at the time, so I didn't really understand. I was like, what's going on?
Are you depressed?
I'm like, are you sad again? You can just tell me, you know.
Is it me?
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to get even more back into the gym again, but just while I'm settling into work for the first, but I think until Christmas, and then I can start actually relaxing a bit work-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But at the moment, it's almost like, yeah, you get into the company and there's no work for you to do, and you almost have to go out and like find the work.
Yeah.
In the sense that you have to go find the projects and you have to network with people who run the projects. Which is kind of interesting. And you're almost like, in a weird way, you're kind of being paid to do nothing at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, you obviously have reviews and stuff like that, so I don't think you want nothing under review. So how can I prevent these from tightening up again, or is it just consistent like stretching and?
Yeah, it's kind of like the stretching. So I'm taking it like desk job kind of thing,
Yeah.
computer kind of.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The neck muscles around here
Tight.
get quite tight because you're in this fixed like position.
Yeah.
So it is really moving, stretching it, keeping it moving and mobile. Easier said than done.
Yeah. No, it is. Yeah. You must like what? You take like eye breaks every like 15 minutes and all the rest of it. Sometimes, yeah. I've been using DP.
On your body and tell you kind of thing. I'm like, oh god. And they literally come in and I've been using Muay Thai oil for the last 3 weeks and now like.
Is that like Tiger Bomb?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to do a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
No way.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm meant to be doing it. I've got a message right now from Guildford Jiu-Jitsu that like, it's come down for a trial. I'm like, I will as soon as I have time.
Yeah.
It's hard to fit it all in. How often do you do Muay Thai?
Every Thursday I'm doing it, but if I can get in it more, I do.
Yeah.
There's loads of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys and come use me actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I work with Camberley Judo Club and Camberley Boxing Club, but then there's loads of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys as well. Andy Roberts in Farnborough.
Oh yeah.
Which is a big one. We actually do massage for the Brazilian Open.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Guildford. That's in Guildford Sports Centre.
The Spectrum place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So yeah, and then they do their competition where.
I need to get in there. I was really meant to. I used to do a lot of jiu-jitsu when I was a bit younger. Then obviously I went off into rugby.
I did it for a little while, but I was coming out of there messed up.
What, rugby?
No,
Jiu-jitsu.
I tried rugby. That was an epic fail. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
The trick is, no one actually knows the laws. No, generally, I'm convinced no one actually does. You just sort of get the muscle memory for what you actually meant. And then when you get told off by the ref, you're like, right, I guess I don't really do it like that. No, it's good.
Yeah, I did Brazilian jiu-jitsu for a little while, and that was really good. But I was crippled at the end of each session.
Really, yeah, it is intense.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, like they do like the rolling rounds, and they're doing it for ages. And sometimes like I'm getting near the end, I'm just like, I just don't want anyone to try and challenge me. Please leave me there.
Yeah.
And then I feel like sometimes they're quite restrictive with the water breaks as well. Like they really try and make you like sweat and exhausted.
Yeah.
It is tiring. And also because when you're new, you just get beaten up all the time.
Oh
you just go there to get beaten up.
I 100% got this blue belt, right? I had him. I actually had him. He was literally so like proud. He was like, I ain't fucking tapping for this. No belt. I wouldn't even call myself a white belt. There's no belt. He actually, I swear to God, he must have like fainted and immediately woke up again.
Really?
So I was like proper like I had him, and he just didn't. He just waited it out, and I was like, I can't hold on any longer. I was like, I've been here for like 2 minutes, squeezing as hard as I can.
You know when you got someone when they suddenly go into like pretend teacher mode, like, oh yeah, that's really good, but if you do it more like no, I had you.
Yeah.
Don't stop pretending it's a teaching moment.
Yeah. We got him proper, and then he was like, and then he wiggled his way out, and then he just attacked me. I was like, okay, fine. I'm not even going to fight it. Yes, you got me. Well done.
Like I used to want to do a bit of MMA, and I've got like some MMA gloves. So I think I did a bit of Muay Thai at one point, only a tiny bit. But I really do find it difficult to just do everything. Like rugby, Muay Thai, BJJ, it just gets a bit to taekwondo at one point. I clearly just can't make up my mind actually.
I keep saying I wanted to run a LGBT Muay Thai club. I think
that would be sick.
That would be so
That'd
good.
Be really cool.
I've got space downstairs to do it, and I've got pads and stuff. I was like, we could do it.
And Muay Thai, do they just go by experience, or I know there's like a traditional Muay Thai where they do like some sort of like rope around the bicep kind of belts.
Yeah, they do have that. They have they do kind of belts, but it's kind of like I don't know, there's the traditional one like that, but there isn't like a black belt, brown belt standard kind of thing. It's kind of like tournamental almost, like you just fight loads.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's more experience.
Yeah, you get in the ring and you get a good knockout ratio.
No, it makes sense, yeah.
Or you're going for like belts, like one champion.
Okay, nice, yeah.
This is well.
Yeah, I know.
Outside.
Yeah, it's. I need to look after my body a bit better now. Actually, I think I want to start soldering an ice bath thing as well. To be honest, so, yeah, it's about an hour for me to get here, so it just take a while.
I think I'm trying to think. I know there's one in Farnborough. I'd say sauna.
I think that's where I was going to go for the David Lloyd. To be fair, it wouldn't be such a bad show. Yeah, great, isn't it? Oh. I can't wait to tell my partner how. It turns out actually it was just fact. Because I remember him stopping at one point and then being like, oh yeah, that's enough, and then I got him to do it again like 10 minutes later. Poor guy. I'm only thinking minutes now. I should probably apologise.
And I was like 45 minutes and once more, like, how long did you do him for? Like 2 seconds?
Oh no, I was meant to do him. Actually, no. When he's in good other character, that's fine. Actually, you got a good point. I'm gonna put it on my Apple Notes now. Like, oh shit.
Pay massage.
I'll put out a reminder. Oh.
That is the number one. I teach sports massage, so I train people to become. It's very casual, it's not like a writing lesson. You get to like practice on each other, have a
little studying exam.
Yeah. You'll practice on each other, learn some techniques, have a little bit of wine or whatever, or champagne, whatever.
Really, generally, I think I'll probably be interested in that. I'll talk to my partner about it and see.
And you get to use the ice bath in the sauna too.
Really?
So it's like
Oh, he would love this. Yeah, no, absolutely. This sounds awesome.
It's a little couples retreat.
That's really cute. I'll be like that. Oh. Still, you're laughing because it's still.
Oh, this is horrendous.
Okay, noted. Actually noted. This is not normal. It's good. This is really important information.
So this is going to go in between your legs. That's perfect. And I'm going to just look here. Go there. Okay, you're going to reach over this side.
Yep.
I'm going to put pressure in here. Okay, ready?
Oh.
Okay, and reach.
Oh yeah.
And relax.
I can feel that one.
Yeah. And again, reach. Perfect. And relax. And again. And relax. That's level 1.
Level 1? Are you kidding, right?
Yeah, no. You're going to put this leg here now. You're going to do the same thing. Good. You're going to reach again. Reach.
Oh,
It's
it's going to be
shaking.
This is going to be a comedy video. This right? Like great. Oh.
Ready? And again, go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cool. Turn you over. We'll do the other side.
Nice.
Oh, this side's the tight side. So.
Are you sure? Oh.
And back.
Back.
Now relax. Okay, and go. And go.
Oh, there.
Cool, and back. So, what's your stretching like?
What's that?
Is it good?
I mainly stretch my legs, but even then, they're not great either.
Really selling it.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like if I told you, oh yeah, it's comprehensive, you'd be like, bullshit.
Yeah, literally. Normally I ask certain questions, people go like, yeah, it's really good. I'm like, What do you stretch then? And they go, this, and this. And I'm like, what about your triceps? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, no, bullshit. Good. It's just this bit now. This bit here is release stuff. Angry, but it's release stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But this bit.
Which one is that? That's the like rectum muscles.
Yeah, rectus major. Longest bit. You're going to stretch this hand straight up above you. And back. And again, straight above you.
Oh, that was so painful.
And back.
It still is.
Last one. Good, and back. Perfect.
Oh. Oh. Well, yeah, what's the worst case that you've seen in terms of like muscle stiffness? Have you?
I've had some bodybuilders who literally can't sit up.
Really?